bums to the front of the chair. You'll be so used to this and sick of me saying it. 2 fists between your knees and then heels underneath your knees. And sitting super tall, scoop the belly just a little bit. And what I mean by that is just pull the belly button up a touch. That's it, perfect. And while we're here, I'd like you to do some very gentle pelvic tilts. And you can put your hands on your waist if you like, or you could put them here, just to feel the movement. So your chest is lifted, and it's this bottom part of your spine mobilizing. That's it. Is that feeling okay for you both? Good. And then when you're ready, bring your pelvis to somewhere in between the two. And once again, just double check that your tummy is lifted a little bit and circle the shoulders. Pardon. That's it. Is either of you creaking or cracking or crunching?
My left shoulder's creaking.
What about you, Annie?
So far, so good.
Oh, nice.
Go round the other way.
Have you noticed I never go the other way?
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Have you ever noticed?
No.
So we always do this way, forward, up and back, because it's
Yeah.
really encouraging the openness of your chest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we do this all the time anyway.
Yeah, we used to do this, yeah.
And then relax your shoulders. I love that you hadn't noticed that one.
No,
And we're going to glide. So imagine there's a pivot here. We're going to glide an ear to a shoulder, but the chin stays really still. So, and just breathe. And you could shoot the arm away, and then some of you might notice a bit of a neural stretch going down the arm. A little bit of a nervy. So, and then come back up. And we're going to, once again, pivot the other way. And then if you fancy a bit more, stretch the arm away. And then come back up and draw the chin down towards your chest. And take a deep breath there. So you're really making that neck nice and long. And then exhale and move towards your armpit. So your chin is moving to your armpit. And then take a deep breath in there. And then bringing the chin back to the center and to the other armpit. And take a deep breath. And then bring your heads back to me. Perfect. So we're going to draw a big figure of 8. Some people find it easier to shut their eyes so they don't get dizzy when they do this. Or some people actually get dizzy when they shut their eyes. So choose what works better for you. So we're going to do a couple of these, and then I'm going to make your brain work by going the other way. That's it. I find it really hard going the other way. Does anyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think it's a figure of 8.
Were you thinking then, I can't remember which way I went before?
Yeah, I think I'm doing a bow. I'm not sure what it is, actually.
I was just thinking that. Mine's more of a bow, yeah.
And then when you're ready, bring your head back towards me. We're going to do some breathing. So we're going to bring the arms out to the side and just double check the shoulders are released. And we're going to breathe in, lifting the arms up the sides. And then floating them down. That's it. Sorry, I know this is torture for you, Diane. And again, breathing in, keeping the shoulders relaxed. And down. And one more this way. Really feeling the rib cage expand as you breathe in and contract as you breathe out. And then we're going to bring the arms forward. So breathing in as you lift and down. And you could go slower than me. If you can breathe deeper than me, feel free. Especially on the out breath, slowing down that breath. And one more. Well done. And let's give the arms a break for a bit and go to the feet. So to start with, I would like you to, I'm going to do what I do with my toes with my fingers as well, so you can see better what I'm doing. So we're going to lift our toes up. So just the toes, the balls of the feet are on the floor, and we're lifting just the toes. And then we're going to put down the little toe and then lift it back up again. Now you may find that all of the toes are going down, which is very, very normal. But in time, this is a skill that you can practice. You could even play the piano with your toes. So for now, just the little toe. That's it. Okay, now try the big toe. Just the big toe. That's it. Diane, did you get a cramp then?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was expecting it in my right foot, and it's in my left foot, which is you.
Oh, that's how hard you were working then. Concentration and sheer grit. That's it. Then see if you could put down one of the middle toes.
I know I can't control my middle toes.
No.
My big toe,
They're
little
all
toe go
doing it
down.
now.
No, my middle toes won't go down at all.
Have a look. Have a look at your toes as you do this. Sometimes creating that neural pathway can help. If you can reach your toes, sometimes pushing the toe down that you want to go down can also help. And over time, you can get that mobility.
I'm pushing now.
Yeah, no, going, yeah.
One day, Diane, I've got images of you playing the piano with your toes.
I'm saying, no, that toe. And it's going, no, this one. You don't want that one.
And then give them a wiggle. So kind of caterpillar them. And what you're probably doing right now is this. But what we're thinking about doing is this.
Ooh, oh yeah.
That's it. And then relax. Now, did you notice the muscles down the front here were activating as well? Good. Okay. So now we're going to flex at the heel. So now the whole of the foot lifts up and then down, but the heel stays on the floor. So we're going to activate those muscles in the front of your shins, which is really good for knee strengthening. So we like a bit of that. That's it. And one more. And then we're going to lift the heels. Now with the heels and the ankles, it's really easy to lift like this, or like this, or like this. So have a look down and just double check that the heels are coming directly upwards and down. So you're nice and strong and stable in the middle as you lift and lower. That's it. Okay, and then we're going to go one toe up and one heel up, and then swap. That's it. And it does take concentration. In time, it does get easier, but it's just sending the signals all the way to the other end of your body is quite a challenge.
Always fascinates me that. Fred and I were talking about years ago how you can think I'm going to move my little finger and your little finger moves, and it's just like, this is amazing, you know.
Yeah. I work with lots of people with MS and Parkinson's, and things like this are just so important for any of us that experience pain, because our nerves do alter as a result of pain. And so what we're doing now is we're stimulating them in a safe way, and also making sure that they do carry on working. I've forgotten which way I was doing this then. and then relax. Okay, so those of you who might need to look after your spines, Annie, okay, Debbie a little bit, Diane a little bit, okay? So we're not going to go to really big on the movements today. We're going to keep everything small, but make sure we've still got that mobility as well. So the first one we're going to do is place the hands on the thighs, and then I'd like you to draw the belly back and imagine you're kind of arching your spine over a ball. And then you're going to come upright. So it's very small, doesn't need to be big. The belly button is moving away from the ball, the shoulders coming forward, and then come tall. So this is just a warm-up. We're now going to come up tall, and then we're going to push the pelvis forward and lift the chest to the sky, just looking after our necks by not hanging the necks backwards. and then return. Now I know it's hard to see what I'm doing like that. So if I'm here, we're pushing, so this is extension of the spine, and return. That's it. And you're really kind of tilting the tailbone upwards behind you, and then releasing. Give me one more. That's it. And now we're going to bring in an element of coordination too. So we're going to figure of 8 with the wrists. Just the wrists to start with. Now do be careful of anything that's in front of you. I don't want you to knock your heads. That's it. Once again. And then gently get bigger. So now you're involving more of the elbows and the shoulders, externally rotating and internally rotating at the shoulders. And then extending the spine and flexing the spine. That's it. And then we're going to open the legs as we extend and close the knees as we flex. So it's a big move. Now, there is an alternative to go even bigger than this. I really don't want you two to do it today, but in future, you could dive down and bigger as we get those back stronger. But Annie, until we know what's going on, we'll leave it. And Diane, I just want you to be gentle.
And I've not got room in this at the moment to do that. I'll bash my head on the desk if I do.
It's not a good look. And then release. Let those arms relax. Well done. Okay, side stretching. So far we've done flexion and extension. Now we're going to do lateral flexion. So starting with reaching the hand down towards the floor. That's it. And then coming back up again. So you're lifting your belly button as you do this. And down towards the other side. And then coming back up. That's it. So you're reaching and coming up and reaching and coming up. And then we're going to reach away. So now you're adding a little bit of load by using your limbs to reach out. Does that feel okay for you? Yeah, good. So it's a little bit away. You don't need to go far. I know we're limited in space as well. So one more each side. This one I call I'm a little teapot. So, and then we're going to reach up and over. Diane, did you get a tweak then?
Shoulder. My shoulder's bad at the moment. I don't know why. It's probably need another steroid injection. Yeah. But I'm waiting for referral to musculoskeletal. So yeah.
How long have you waited so far?
I've lost track.
Mm.
It's about 6-8 weeks so far, so it's not too bad in the state of the NHS. I've got a letter actually to make an appointment to make a choice. So
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Moving then. Annie, did those feel okay?
Yeah, thanks, yeah.
Okay, good. Right, so we're going to bring the fingertips together in front of us and then equal towards your forehead. And then squeeze the elbows back and down. Can you feel the muscles around your shoulder blades activating? Good. No. So this is counteracting sitting and forward flexion. So you're activating the thoracic region of your spine and those gorgeous muscles that should support the shoulder blades. That's it. Well done. One more. And then we're going to reach the arms out, and then reach. So it's like you're sliding your rib cage side to side, but at the same time you're also working the stability muscles in your arms and shoulders.
Feel like Baloo.
Is he the one who sang I'm the King of the Jungle?
I think so. I think it's the one that scratches back on a tree. That's what I feel like.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's the bear, isn't it? Yeah.
Is that not Baloo that I get mixed? Is it?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, and now we're going to walk our bum cheeks backwards. So I'd like you to lift and then push it back. So don't go too far. If anything tweaks or feels uncomfortable, let me know. So we're walking back towards the back of the chair. And then we're sitting tall against the back of the chair. That's it, well done. Okay, so we're here. I'd like you to flex a foot and lift the heel. So you're getting a stretch down the back of your calf, and then return. And then the other side. So, and return. So we're going to do both at the same time. So getting a lovely stretch. Now this is a bit of a neural stretch. If you're sitting really tall, you might feel a little bit nervy down the back. That's it. Have you heard of nerve flossing? Okay, this is what we're actually doing. So it's like encouraging the nerves to glide and move, and they don't often get a chance to kind of get, I call them lubricated, getting them all nice and lubricated and slippy slidey. That's it, and give me one more. And then we're going to walk back, forward to the edges of our chairs, but making sure we then have lots of bum on the chair. That's it. Reset those heels so you've got that nice stable base again. And then hold on to the chair behind you, if that's possible for you. I don't know what chair you've got. Otherwise you can interlink the fingers and bring the chest forward. So you're opening up the chest. That's it. And then you could let your head relax downwards as well, not forcing it, but just let it relax as you open up the chest. And then you could let your spine curve very slightly as well. Well done. And then return back upwards. Okay. I do feel like I'm going to be torturing you next, Diane. Okay. If you need to rest at any point, feel free. So we're going to bring those arms out. And we're going to bring them forward, up, back and down into circles. So your shoulders are down, and you both remember to keep those shoulders down then. So your tummies are lifted as you do this. Well done. Now the tummy is lifted means that you're not going to do this. So everything stays still, it's just the arms. Okay, now we're going to bend. And we're going to bring the elbows together, and they may or may not touch. And then open, and they did, well done. And then we're going to dip forward but not down, so only as far as your elbows. And then return. And elbows together. That's it. And open. And close. That's it. And one more like this. Perfect, and then down, and mirror arms. I don't know why this was ever called mirror arms. I think it's because you're slid between two mirrors, so your arms can't go forward or back. That's it, good. Well done keeping those shoulders down. That's it. I can usually tell if someone's had a stressful day because then they're like this. Well done. Okay, are you ready for a challenge? So we're going to do one arm up, and then we're going to swap, and then we're going to circle around. Yeah, that's it. And swap. Circle around. Swap at the front. Circle around the sides. Swap at the front. Swap again at the front. Circle around the other way. So this is called the windmill.
No idea which way I'm going now.
Oh, I don't know either anymore.
I thought you two were marvellous then. Usually it's all like this. Okay, final one. We're going to let the arms go and go to the legs for a bit. Okay, so the legs are here, they're nice and sturdy. I'd like you to slide the leg out. Feel the muscles activating that support you as you slide the legs out, and then slide the leg back in. Feel the muscles on your inner thigh. So sliding the legs out, and back in again. So it's nice and smooth. Now, if your tummy muscles were a little bit activated, you won't be moving like this as you move. Everything here will be still, and it's just the legs that move. That's it. And we're going to go one more. Well done. And then flex at the heel on just one foot and push the leg down, and then imagine you're drawing it back, but the foot's not going to move. So you're going to activate all the muscles in the back line of your body now. And then release. Flex the other foot, push down, drag it back but without it moving.
My chairman.
Oh yeah, you've got wheels, haven't you?
Yeah.
You might have to counteract with the other foot pushing forward. That's it. And you may feel your bums also activating here at the same time. A lot of this you could even do in meetings, and no one will ever know, especially if you're using your core muscles, because you'll be really still up top. Okay, one more. That's it. And then we're going to lift onto the toes. At this point, you might want to move them back a little bit. And then we're going to open, so we're externally rotating at the hip, keeping the ankle really straight, so you're not letting it sickle, it's still straight. And then return. And then, so think ballet dancers, straight ankles. That's it. Well done. And we're going to extend this a bit more by opening and closing, like it's all nice and wavy. That's it. And then return and swap to the other side. And this should make your legs a little bit achy. Yeah, it's not easy. And one more. That's it. And then lower those heels down. Okay, so give me your best genie arms. That's it. Then roll the shoulders back and down. So we've been doing a bit of this lately where we hinge backwards. So hinging backwards means where your spine stays neutral as you come back and then return. So instead of C curving, we're hinging. That's it. So you're hinging, feel the tummy work as you hinge back and then return. So pull that belly button back just a touch and it'll help you. Well done. So just double check those shoulders. And one more. And then we're going to push the hands forward, and I want you to push one hand forward as the other elbow moves backwards. We're not going to open the arms unless you've got loads of room behind you, in which case feel free to open and then close. So it's like you're drawing a bow and arrow. You're still hinging as you do this, but you're introducing a gentle spinal rotation as well. That's it. Final one on the other side. And then I'm going to turn the page. And we get to rest now. So we're going to fold forward, looking after our backs, and hopefully you've got a nice big tummy there that you can rest on your thighs. Yeah. So rest your thighs, your chest on your, chest and tummy on your thighs, and let your head and arms dangle and breathe. And then if you need to look after your spines for any reason, put your hands on your knees or thighs to help you lift yourself back up again. And then we're going to do a bit of twerking. So we're going to tuck the tailbone under and then bring it out. So basically it's cat and cow. So you're now mobilising the spine again, but in a safe way. And the hands are on the thighs, so we're not loading the back. That's it. And then palms back. And I'd like you to push back slightly so your chest really opens and then return. So pushing back, shoulders are back and down. And return. Good. That's it. And one more. Have you ever done the 100 in Pilates before? No? Okay, we're going to do the seated version of the 100, which is where we bring the arms to a diagonal and we're pumping them down, but then we're trying to get the back really still. So the tummy is going to be working now by lifting up the belly, and I'd like you to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Quite intense here. So the 100 is where you do that another 3 times, so you get to 100. Should we give it a go? Should we go a bit faster? Are you ready? Annie's limbering up, ready to go.
Ready for it.
Right, let's do it. So breathing in and exhale as you pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Well done. Are you short for time, you two? Do you need to go?
My meeting's just started.
Oh, Diane! Do
Yes,
one side stretch each way. That's it. One, and then up and over the other way. That's it. Well done. And a couple of just gentle. And then one big breath, breathing in, reaching the arms up to the sky. And exhale, press those hands down past your chest. And thank your tummy strength. We've really worked that today. Well done, you